Big weekend contest in Olathe, Kansas, as we take on the MidAmerica Nazarene Pioneers for the second time this year. Game has a lot of implications for both teams, and big thing that stands out is a tough loss for us last night against Evangel University. We ran into a phenomenal team last night, and MidAmerica had the night off, so they've really had an extra day to prepare for us, which I think, as much as anything else, just having a night off at this time of year is a big key. But the important thing for us today is to regroup. We're still playing well with the exception of last night, and again, my hat's off to Evangel. That was the most impressive performance in Puckett Fieldhouse this year by an opposing team. They were on a mission and have put themselves back in a very nice spot in the conference race. MidAmerica and ourselves are both sitting at around that fourth spot, one game out of second and third, since there's a tie between Culver Stockton and Evangel. So this game, with 3 games remaining for us, 4 games for MidAmerica, has just huge implications on especially the one that comes out on top. MidAmerica, in my opinion, is the best transition basketball team in the country. They average well over 90 points a game. They've led the nation most of the season in points scored. I thought we did a very good job against them the first time we played, held them in the low 70s. Ended up being a very close game there at the end, where we fought back from about 12 down at halftime to come out with a huge win. Very impressive ball team, very well coached. You're talking about another head coach, Rocky Lamar, going into the NAI Hall of Fame this year. And their ball teams have been, along with Evangel, are storied programs. And to have those two teams back-to-back is an impressive test for any ball team. Luke Thomas is having a wonderful year. Sure All-American. He's averaged about 22 points a game, 13 rebounds. At one point, he was leading the nation in rebounds. Right now, obviously leads the conference and just having a phenomenal year. They're a senior-oriented ball team for the most part. They do have some young players that are coming through. I think they've got the best point guard in the conference, Nick Sarai. He leads the nation in assists. So there you are. You have one player on your team leading the nation in rebounds, one player that leads in assists. That's only going to lead to some very good things. I think the drawback, if there would be any from MidAmerica's team, is they're not as good an outside shooting team as maybe they've been in the past, so they do have a couple of very good outside shooters. Connor Langer's averaging about 15 points a game. Comes off the bench right now, and that's probably a more comfortable role because it gets to be more of a scoring role when he's able to come in the game. They're a very aggressive team. We have a huge challenge ahead of us. One is, how are we going to react from our loss with Evangel? Are we going to be able to regain focus? The one thing that I thought that I've been very impressed with our team is that we eliminated a lot of worries, and we've only started to focus on the things that we can control. There's some things about MidAmerica Nazarene you just are not going to be able to stop. They are still going to be able to have transition basketball. They're going to be very good. They're going to get a lot of easy shots. We have to limit those easy shots. We have to limit the amount of times they go to the free throw line. And we have to do a much better job of executing ourselves and playing a different brand than they want to play. And I thought the second half against MidAmerica, we were able to accomplish that. But, hey, this is the time of year where the best teams step up and play. We've had a very nice last 4 or 5 weeks. We put ourselves in a wonderful spot. We're happy about that. We're excited. We're a little disappointed with our effort from last night, but we're thrilled about the opportunity that we're going to have tomorrow heading into Olathe. I think men and women's both ball games are going to be exciting. It's a great time to be an Eagle, and looking forward to venturing into Pioneer Land and seeing what the Eagles can do.